Did you have bandit signs in your car? No? So have bandit signs in your car, because when you lock up a deal after it's locked up, you want to put signs around the busy intersections. You do it when you're there, because you're there already, right? Why waste time? So always have bandit signs in your truck, in the back of your truck, right? Because when I go lock up a deal, as soon as I got the deal, I got the marker with me, I got the blank sign, dirt cheap house for sale, your phone number, 20 grand, cash, and you put it on all the Walmarts, the busy traffic areas, right? So to find buyers, the first thing you're gonna do, you should do, is the bandit signs, right? Because you're there already. And then you're building your list, so anybody that calls you on this is now an investor, you add them to your buyers list, right? So now you're building your buyers list. Anybody that calls you on the bandit sign, make sure that you get their email, put them in your in the CRM. In our CRM, it's under contacts. There's the buyer script in there. You guys, have you guys seen that? Under contacts, there's a buyer script inside of there. It asks the buyers all these questions. So you want to save every lead that comes in through bandit signs. You want to make sure you save every single lead. You're building your buyers list. The bigger your buyers list gets, the easier you're going to sell a deal, right, in the future. So the second thing you should do is, if you wanted to sell a deal on your own, you don't have buyers list, right? You don't have buyers list set. You should definitely go to like, if you have Redfin in your area. If you don't have Redfin, use something like Zillow or MLS if you have MLS access. You go on Redfin and then look at every sold transaction in the area, and then it will tell you all the realtors' names and information, right? You can easily just Google the realtor and you get their phone number and their email. Hey, I saw you sold a property in the area recently. I have a deal in Palatine for 208. Is your investor interested? So the buyer's already there because you already know that someone bought the property and the agent knows who the buyer is, right? So you get agents. Another way is Zillow for rent. And this is all in the training, like on the after you get the contract signed in the modules, there's a module on how to find buyers. So all this is in the training already. So go to how to find buyers, and there's a video and there's a step-by-step on how to find buyers. The next thing is Zillow, right? So if you have property in Palatine, I would actually go in Palatine Zillow. I'll go to the for rent section. I'll get everyone's phone number in the for rent section. I would literally put them on a spreadsheet and I would do a voice drop, right? You get everybody's phone number and do a voice drop. And put them, or you can just call them one by one. You can call each individual buyer, this could be agents, but it could be also a homeowner, a landlord, a property manager, right? So everybody that calls you back, you're also saving these agents, because one agent could have 10, 20 investors on their list. So now those are your 10, 20 investors, right? So these agents that you're saving on your buyers list, maybe one of them has 1,000 investors on their list. So now you can tell the agent, hey, I get wholesale deals all the time. I don't understand you have a lot of investors that work with you. Would you just add your fee on top, and then you get your commission. So with agents, it's great. Like honestly, a lot of my deals that I sell are through agents that have buyers. So let's say you just get 10 agents that have 30 investors. That's 300 added buyers on your list, right? So Zillow for rent section, because you gotta think these are people that maybe try to sell, or maybe that these are investors, right? People that are landlords, right? So if you're hitting everyone for rent in the entire for rent section, you're hitting all the investors in the area, right? And then what's up, Claire? And then another way is same thing I talked about last week, True People Search. So using Redfin, you can see the properties that were sold, right? You can see that the property maybe bought for 100 and sold for 200. You can see the history in like a site like Redfin and Zillow. You can see that. So let's say that the agent's not responding to you. We can go on Cook County website, and we can find out who the owner is. And then we can simply do this and get their phone number. Does that make sense? So let's say that I know the property next door was flipped and the agent, I'm calling him and they're not responding to me, right? So I know the property next door was a flipper. I can go on Cook County property info or maybe DuPage County, wherever you're at, and find out who owned that property, what their name was, and their mailing address. I simply go here to people search and I search their address and then I find their name and I get their cell phone number. So, you know, there's no, you're gonna find the buyer's number, right? And everyone that calls you from all this marketing, save their info, save their info, save their info, save their emails, build your buyer's list, build your buyer's list, you know? And then go to every REI meeting, you know, common sense, just go to every REI meeting, build, you know, gather emails, ask them where they're buying at. So that's another one. Go to auctions if you can. They have to close they have to come with the cash tomorrow, right? So, you know, anybody that has to do that, obviously, you want them on your buyer's list, right? So make it, so this is building your buyer's list. Every day, especially the way to build it, the easiest way to build it is get deals under contract. Without a deal, it's hard to build a list, right? Because it's like, I don't have nothing to sell you, right?